What's up, average dad fans? Welcome back to another video, and today this video is all about you. This video will be answering all of the questions, or most of the questions, I've got on the past few Vivo X Fold Plus YouTube videos. So I have most likely responded to you in the comment section, but I always find it easier for viewers and the people with the questions to just make a video so they've got the one place to go to. Because, as always, there seems to be the same questions getting asked repeatedly. What I also wanted to do in this video, since this video is directly for you, which most of the videos are, but yeah, you know what I mean, this is your questions, I wanted to give back to a lucky viewer, subscriber. And the only way I can do that is by, well, giving you something. So, at some point in this video, there will be a frame or two with a secret password. Whoever pops the password down below in the comments of only this video, I will then do a review, randomise, and announce the winner on my next video. Which, by the way, if you haven't already, you should subscribe to the channel so you can see that next video. And while you're at that subscribe button, which is like down there, you should probably just like the button, which is probably somewhere around there. That'd be handy. So that's enough of the algorithm boosting tricks and cheats on YouTube. Let's get into the video. Now, it would be silly of me not to use my gorgeous Vivo X Fold to have these questions up. So I will read from my beautiful Vivo X Fold all of your questions. Apologies in advance if I get your username or tag incorrect. Some are random. Let's go. So first question was from Kevin Owen. Not Kevin Owens for all you WWE fans, but Kevin Owen. And he asked, I'll try and keep it, they asked, show us how to change the language from Chinese to English on Origin OS. Here you go. So I'd actually already set up my phone, so I was past the screen, but I really wanted to show you how to do it. So shout out to Top Phones for You, stole this from your channel, thank you. As you can see at the top of the phone there was a little scroll down menu. It's already preset to Chinese, but English can be found within that menu. As soon as you hit English and then tap on the highlighted blue button that's about to be pressed, there we go, your phone is now in English. The next comment comes from, and I have no idea how you got this username, but it's brilliant, Google Gmail. Yes, really, Google Gmail. Great comprehensive review, thank you very much, Google Gmail. Did Trinity... Yes, that's where I bought the phone, which answers a whole heap of questions, even though I think I said where I bought it in the video. You should pay attention. Were there any like import taxes or charges? Yes, for me in the UK, being that we're outside the EU, I paid £77 exactly for the privilege of importing the device, which I'd already paid close to £1,300 for. So yeah. Trinity did, but for all those that are going to ask if they haven't already, Wanda, Gizstop, Trinity, Blue Iode, all four of them now have an import tax, including Wanda, because of the whole EU-UK split. Kieran Kaur, you have asked, can you get Sky Go working? So for those outside the UK, Sky Go is like HBO Max or another Netflix, but for Sky customers, essentially. Can you get working on the device? Let me just show you. Yes, here is Sky Go. I'll just click on the first thing that came up on their homepage, and you'll see the ad plays. Random ad. Let's stop that nonsense. So yes, Sky Go works. And for any other app questions, once you install the Google Play Store on this device, all apps in the Google Play Store will work. Again, if you've come across any that don't, please pop them in the comments below. But for me, everything I've installed on this device all works perfectly. just as a shout out, who have we got here? We've got the Reverend Mark, what's that name? Gurtin and Isam Gabi. Just wanted to shout you out because you left a comment. I will have got back to you in the comments, but it was Trinity Electronics. That's where I bought the device, not Gizstop, Wanda or Blue Iode for this one. The next question / statement comes from Mario ESP, and they were saying, I think the only real problem is with the weight. So I will sell and buy the Z Fold 4. Yeah, so all of my Vivo army, please don't bully or harass Mario. He is just not enlightened in the weights. That's all that's happened here. If you're going to sell your Vivo X Fold for any other foldable, don't. If you're going to sell your Vivo X Fold because the form factor just isn't for you, absolutely go ahead. I've had the Z Fold 4. It is an inferior product to the X Fold Plus. It just is. And when we're talking weight, this is approximately 311 grams. The Z Fold 4 is approximately, 265? For the sake of less than 50 grams, for the better camera hardware, the much better outer screen, yeah, that's a sacrifice that you should have been willing to take. Don't sell your X Fold. Although if you are selling your X Fold, let people genuinely know in the comments, and I guarantee you'll sell it through my network of X Fold fans or those looking to buy a Vivo X Fold. There you go, helped you out. So this one comes from Stephen Lethbridge, and I've had it a couple of times on like previous X Fold videos as well. But the X Fold or X Fold Plus doesn't change the answer to this question. Does OK Google work on the device? No. It's the Jovi Assistant. There's no way to get a physical hard button to then access the Google Assistant. However, on my home screen, I do have the Google widget. You'll see the little microphone there. So when I click the little microphone, it brings up this. And as I'm speaking to it, it will take me to wherever I'm saying there. So yes, it's not a physical hard button on the hardware, but software-wise, OK Google works if you press a button. It won't activate with your speech. Thanks, Stephen. James Moyer has asked, what cases would you recommend for the Vivo X Fold and X Fold Plus? None. Controversial. Don't take my word for it. Please, if you've bought this device, it's a super expensive device. I get that. You want to protect it. But none. I have tried the full case that covers front and back with a little flap. It's a pain in the arse. I've tried the clear cases. They look cheap and nasty and take away from the whole feel and look of this device, which for me is one of the biggest selling points. I've tried a bumper case. Nope, pish. So ultimately, I just raw dog it. And I've only had it a week, but so far so good. I had the X Fold for months and it was scratch-free, Gorilla Glass, all that. Just look after it. Don't throw it around. Don't put it in your gym bag. In fact, if you're at the gym, maybe just leave it in the locker, because if you drop a weight on it, you're kind of screwed. Yeah, I don't recommend a case. And in that same vein, I hate the feel of any screen protector. I just do. Not necessarily when I'm touching on the device, but when I'm swiping, I can feel the edge, and I hate it. So as soon as I bought this, the first thing I do with any phone, and especially Chinese phones, because they're the only ones that seem to stump up the cash for a screen protector, I rip it off. I peel it off. There you go. The next question is kind of on the back of the last question regarding cases. Constanza has asked, do the Vivo X Fold cases work on X Fold Plus? Yes, they do. Absolutely fine. But don't use a case. Or do. It's up to you. Okay, just a couple more questions now, and I will give you a hint that that little password has been shown at some point already. So if you've missed it, you might want to go back and see. And if you're still not at this point, subscribe and like and comment and do all that stuff to make me a YouTube millionaire. I think that might be LL as your username. Hello and thank you for all the stuff in your X Fold Plus. Can you tell me more about system updates and security patches? How long Vivo maintains these? Well, minimum 3 years. This is still Android 12, but it will get the Android 13, 14 and 15 update. And that's all I can pretty much say, because most of the manuals and warranty, in fact all of it, comes in Chinese. But a quick Google will tell me a minimum of 3 years. And that takes us to our last question, last but not least, and an important one for all of you that are out there looking to import a phone. Obviously I did make a separate when you're importing a phone, what to consider. But you have asked, are Wanda and Gizstop trustworthy? Well, in my opinion and my experience, not only Wanda and Gizstop, but Blue Iode and Trinity Electronics now are completely trustworthy. So if you're looking to import a Chinese phone, you can use them with great peace of mind. So that was it. That was your questions answered. I hope I got to most of them. And if I haven't got to them in this video, I will have responded to you on the comment section. That's just what I like to do. It's the least I can do for those that watch and support the channel. So, as mentioned, the password has already been dotted in this video at some point. If you comment the password, I will be selecting one of those lucky people, and spoiler alert, it's going to be an Amazon gift voucher that I will be giving away in my next video. And the next video will be a detailed camera test / specs camera review. Not a comparison, just a review of the actual camera hardware and giving you dozens and dozens of example photography and video shots. So until then,